Hi YouTube, how are you today? I'm so glad you're here. I'm Anneke Van Buren from Tampa, Florida, if you've never wandered this way before. And I do a weekly cocktail mix-up for you. Something fun, something you might like to enjoy, something new for you to try. And so today I'm going to be making a drink that's called the bee's knees. Now those of you that are younger have probably never ever heard this expression before. Those of you that are in my category, some of us seniors out here, know exactly what that means. It's an expression from the Roaring '20s and prohibition that followed. That meant somebody was really something special. As a matter of fact, one of my family members has that on her license plate. So, but she's also a beekeeper. So, I am going to be mixing a bee's knees for you, and we're going to start with a shaker of ice. And my hands are clean. So we'll fill this right up. I love getting my cold drinks really, really cold. I know some of you are probably tired of hearing that, but that's how I like it. So the first thing that I am going to add is going to be an ounce of honey syrup. Well, you knew it had to be in there somewhere, right? So this is an ounce. And how do you make honey syrup? It's 2 parts of honey with 1 part water, and if you use hot water, I just squirted it all over myself. There. Shake it up, and then I have some extra for the next time a cocktail calls for honey syrup. And there are more of them than you realize. What's next? An ounce of fresh lemon juice. And this is one of those great 3-item recipes. 2 ounces of gin. And I'm going to use Sapphire, which is kind of a floral dry gin. It has some more botanicals in it. A little more of a layered flavor to it. And give that a nice shake. I know there's all kinds of techniques. There's this, there's this, there's this. This is the easiest for me. Whatever you want to do. So I'm kind of wobbling around here today. We're just out going to have a pair of platform booties that are about 6 inches tall. And I haven't worn these and I can't tell you when. So you can have a good laugh as you see me doing one of these. So we're going to take the top off, and then we are going to double strain this. So I have the regular strainer, and then it's going right here into a chilled coupe glass. Let's see if I can get it right here. Yeah, just like that. Well, that's about perfect. Okay. This is a bee's knees. And it has kind of that honey color. I don't know if you can see it there from there, because my coupe glass is kind of an apricot color. A little smell. Let's have a taste. It only needs one more thing. A little fresh lemon. Garnish a little around the rim. Boop, there we go. Now let's try it. It's really very good. And you would think that it wasn't really, really sweet. It's just sort of a balanced sweet. The lemon juice balances that honey. So this would be just a cool kind of a martini to to have at night for cocktail hour. So, one of the things I'd like to ask you, and I hope you'll respond, is what's your favorite cocktail? I'd love to hear from you. Love to hear what you like, whether you're just a beer person. What kind of beer do you like? Do you like a good old Bud Light? Or do you like a good German beer? Or something from Canada? Something that comes out of a brewery that's homemade locally. Cocktails, sweet, sour, martinis, Manhattans, old fashions. I've been studying a lot of old fashions this last weekend, and the trend is going back to what the original old fashioned was. And I did somewhat of a take of that last week, I believe. But I found another recipe today that goes back to what the original old fashioned was. So I think perhaps next week I'll make that for you. So, think about what it is. I'd love to hear your comments anyway, if you're here and you enjoy this channel. And if you really like them, give me a thumbs up. That helps in the algorithms. So what am I wearing? Well, I have on a jumpsuit. And it's sheer in the midriff. Let me turn around for you. And all the way around. Very simple. And then the shoes that have on, I'm going to just turn this here just a little bit for you so I can step back a little more. They are the same. They are a platform booty and they have sheer sides on them. So kind of matches the outfit. Florida's weather is finally starting to cool down a little. Otherwise I wouldn't have this jumpsuit on. I have avoided wearing anything like this even in the heat of the day with the air conditioning on. It's still too uncomfortable to be running around in a jumpsuit. I've actually been able to go outside in the mornings and sit on the little patio in front of my home for my morning coffee or tea with a nice fresh breeze blowing through. It's such a relief to get away from all that high heat and humidity. So as the days get shorter and we get more into the fall equinox, Florida's weather is going to be really lovely while you're chilling down in other parts of the country. However, it's also a beautiful time of the year. I just love fall, and hopefully I'm going to head north in October to go leaf peeping in upstate New York. Well, I hope you've got something fun planned for this weekend. I'm going to just hang around here in my community, go to the pool. Now that the sun is not quite so hot, it's not so strong, I might go back to the pool. The pool has been in the 90s. To me, that's not refreshing. So, little sun with lots of sunscreen. Catch up with all my friends. And wherever you are and whatever you do, I hope this day, if you meet someone new or maybe an old friend, that you'll give them a big smile. You just might make their day. Have a great one, my friends. Namaste.